you please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move next to roll call. Mr. Owens.
Carol Kramer. Present. Bradshaw. Mayor.
Present. Move next to the minutes from June 17, 2019. Any additions, subtractions, deletions, or amendments to be made to this set of minutes?
Nope. I move we accept the minutes from June 3rd,
17.
17.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have claims in the amount of $387,514.77. A lot of that is bond payments for water and sewer bonds. We also have paid firefighters. You do that twice a year, pay the firefighters. Also paid for the building, the fire station, $43,000.
That once.
Twice a year, pay firefighters.
43 twice a year.
Oh, for the fire station.
For the fire station. Yeah, the fire station is once a year. That's an annual payment.
And we had about $50,000 in FAA for the airport project. So we get reimbursed 90% from the feds and 5% from the state.
Does Butler normally send you a whole bunch of invoices at the same time?
Yes.
No, it's sporadic. Depends on how many different projects they have going at the same time.
They normally bill monthly. So last month, it was just, we saw 6 months worth because we just started doing that accounting system to keep track of the bond.
Okay. I asked this before probably about the city court. Do we have what does the city court clerk do when there's no city court?
She still processes tickets and ordinance violations. You still have people coming in that their license are suspended. She has to handle it.
Does she, when the court's in session, is she there?
Yes.
Okay, she does the minutes and so on.
There's no minutes. She goes up and assists the judge.
All right. Sorry.
But that's very little of what she does. The rest of it's all reports within the system on Odyssey.
The only other thing I saw was we had a huge Duke bill for wastewater research. Oh, what? We had a $10,000 bill from Duke for wastewater.
About every month.
Is that the spot it is every
8
month?
to 10. I think I've seen it up to 11 plus, but
It ranges between 9 and 11.
And then there are other bills, but they're for different locations?
Lift stations.
Lift stations. What about, what's the kind of the total a month, kind of?
Well, the lift stations are minimal. Yeah, the only lift station that is pretty expensive is not on Duke, it's on RMC, one on the highway out there. It ranges somewhere 800 to 1,200, maybe a little more.
But the big one is for your place and it's for all the voters?
That's the plant. That's for all the machinery that's running at the plant, all the aeration equipment, the mechanisms and clarifiers.
Okay.
That's not abnormal, Dick.
That's a pretty good size electric bill. Mine's only 1,000 or so a month, so.
No, it's
pretty good.
it's expensive.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Is there a motion to approve the claim?
I move we accept the claims.
second.
Motion and a second to approve the claims in the amount of $387,514.77. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Go to department head reports. Chief Long.
Thank you, Mayor.
Not really lots to report back, really not very much, but had 5,173 miles driven, made 7 arrests, 241 calls for service, and 23 incident reports, made 36 traffic stops, with 8 citations, 8 warnings, 5 crash reports, and 7 parking tickets. And there's statistics listed on your report. They come from our records management system. Includes a graph that shows vehicle stops, complaint, criminal issue information, disabled vehicle, battery, other services we have, they're listed. Along with the news releases, they're attached in the second page. Any questions? Be glad to field.
I thought I had one, but I don't.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Superintendent Myers?
Evening. We found 29,110,000 last month. Construction's still going. The building has been built. It still just needs to be shingled. They made the connection at Stony Drive. They ran the water main underneath the new road to the golf course that they prepped. They're supposed to be paving it next week. Peerless Midwest showed up today to set the pump and everything, and Skiles Electric's out there doing all the inside electrical work, and it's coming right along.
You have power over there yet? or-
Not yet. Duke's supposed to be starting any time. They got to run new power and set new poles.
You said they ran the pipe and stubbed it off under the drive, is that what you said? And so-
Under the new drive before they pave it to the golf course.
But that's in phase 2.
That's
Is that still in phase 1? Okay, so when will they start doing that? I mean, going across it?
The golf course later. They're working over on well 5 right now, digging for the new building and well wells and stuff. I'm not sure the exact date that they said they're gonna go back to the golf course. Towards the end of the process, end of the year, I think.
What's the prediction for having that building up and running and up into the main line?
They were hoping middle of July, but honestly, I'd say August, middle of August probably. There's a lot of work. We're still waiting on Duke too. They gave us like 4 weeks or something to do their work, so.
They have to do any more pump tests or anything, or is that all done?
They have to do bacteria tests on it. Yeah. Yep.
Good. Any questions for the superintendent? Thank you, sir. Superintendent Lyons?
Good evening. I don't have anything of great significance. As you can see from the report, we're doing a lot of outside work. In parks, cleaning up trees, bushes, and doing some painting. Painting all the playground equipment and Riley, giving it a fresh coat of paint. So we got several of those pieces done. Just took down several bad trees, stoned a few alleys, and some other miscellaneous tree work and pathway work. So.
Found any source for the poles for the banners?
Excuse me.
The rod for the banners that need to be replaced?
I've already replaced it.
Oh, is the other one done too on, I know one was done, but the one at Franklin, or Union in May. Is it fixed? I didn't look this morning.
Was there one at Union in there?
Is that, yeah.
Have I said that?
I'll have to look. I replaced the one that was hanging on Main and Washington
Yeah,
Street.
that one, but that one's been down the longest.
That one has been replaced on,
That one's done.
yes, but the one on Union Franklin has not.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you something, we maybe forget.
And as of today, up to full staff?
Yes, I've hired my last full-time employee to do full staff.
And I thank you for killing the weeds around the courthouse.
We did the county lot too.
It's not bad.
Any questions for the superintendent? If you think of it,
Not really legal.
all right, thank you. Superintendent Vansickle?
Good evening. Not a lot to report. Don't know if you've got my report. I got it in late to the mayor. As of June 10th, we have a new employee, Brandon Shambaugh. Puts us back to four-man crew. And the only other thing really of interest, KDM Services, they're going to be building the phosphorus building. Talked to Kevin Madison last week, and I anticipate them to move a job trailer on site either this week or first of next week. So that should be starting soon.
That's gotta be done by September, you said?
Yes. I think we're supposed to be able to feed it, but we're still under with the numbers, so, I mean, it's kind of, and they can't really force us to feed it. We have to be done with the building, with the construction, but as long as our numbers are under the one limit,
You monitor that, and then you'll feed it when it needs it?
yeah, but we'll probably start feeding lightly when the building goes into, we don't want to let the stuff set. So unfortunately, we'll probably be using it maybe when we don't need it so much, but you can't take the chance on going over your limit and then they'll,
So is that something you send into the state and they check it?
pardon me?
You send that into them and they check it, so if it's...
Well, we do the yearly QA/QC laboratory check. But, no, I mean, we test it daily,
Oh.
so we know what the phosphorus levels are.
So as soon as it gets to one, above one, then you...
Well, if it gets above 1, it's a monthly average. So if you average above 1, you're gonna violate, you're gonna go out of your limits.
They send some big mean guys to talk to you if you
Yeah.
get your limit, stuff like that.
I'll call you. No, they don't, they have good lawyers. Questions?
All right, thanks, sir. We got a few things, and some for the council. At the last council meeting, we talked about the trolley. I did talk to Brian Stern this last month. He said there was an agreement back from when Lee Horde was mayor. So I only am looking at her office today. I started looking through some files, trying to find files from 15 years ago or more. We're going to keep looking for that agreement. The council did approve for me to negotiate with the mayor's family for the cemetery out there. I still haven't heard back from them after our first conversations after that city council meeting. The income survey is done, and our application's in to OGRA for the PFP water grant. 377 households were interviewed. They estimated 52.9% of the households are in low to moderate income group. So I think 50% or 49% was the threshold. I can't remember, but we met the threshold to be able to apply for the grant. We applied for the second round of community crossings today for Samuel Milroy Road. It opened at 8 a.m. I think we had it in by 10:30 or 11 a.m. Fireworks Thursday, parade Saturday. NDOT has the paperwork for the excess land out there on the west end of Freedom Graves, that little triangle where the parking lot is. They have that paperwork from us. We have to wait on them to sign it. I think it probably has to go to the governor. Then it comes back, we'll sign it, give them the check. Then it'll be ours. And then the next level trails grant for the one on High Bridge, they should be sending us the grant agreement here early July, because they said late June, we haven't got it yet. So in early July to execute that, and at that point we can start the process of hiring an engineering firm, doing complete designs, then moving into the bidding process with the contractor. So, do you have any questions for me? Vice Treasurer Aldrich, do you have anything? How have you? Perf? Audit?
Oh, it's over. It's over, that, a whole day of, and it turned out well, so, but it was quite an experience.
And you have another one coming down the road?
Yeah, state board comes in,
When's that?
tomorrow,
How long will they be here?
6 to 8 weeks, it's a federal audit.
So they'll have, how many people there?
Could have 1, could have 3. We had 3 last year.
And they come every day?
Oh, yeah, every day to Friday, and sometimes Friday, they'll work overtime. They're only scheduled 4 days a week, they cut it back, but occasionally, depending on their schedules and how much they're running behind, they can work on Fridays too.
So does that take most of your time?
Sure does. they'll be up and down that stairs in our office, what, Shane, 25, 30 times a day. Whatever you're doing, you drop what you do until you take care of it. So,
Too bad we don't have a 4-story building, you could put them on the top floor, and put it down. 4
actually,
floors.
most of them are really nice, and you, if you approach it right, you really learn a lot from them. I mean, they're more than willing to help you out and explain stuff, but lots of shortcuts, but lots of valuable information. Just, they want you to pick their brain. They're easy to work with.
So do they submit
We
a
felt
report?
bad because like last year, we kept apologizing to these guys because we boxed all of our APVs up by date, and the boxes are labeled on the outside, but they're crammed in there, you know. And that guy laughed and said, look, this is dream. This is dreamland to us. He said, sometimes we gotta go down in basements, hardly any lighting. They don't make it available to us. They don't bring it up, put it in one area. We have to hunt. So he said, no, this is fine. Don't worry about it.
Do they submit a report to you then at the end of that?
Sure they do. Sure do.
Do they make suggestions, just like an auditor would?
Of course. I'll tell you something else too, doesn't matter how hard you try, because I said, I think maybe it might have been my third audit or something, because I was upset, because once again, an internal, what's the word I want?
Affairs.
Yes, it's always been, if you look back on our audits, it's been on the books forever. But it's really hard to do internal controls when you only have 2 or 3 people to do the jobs. You don't have the workforce that can check everybody's work. But I said, I just once would like a perfect audit, and she laughed. Pam laughed and said, you know, if they're paying me $45,000 a year, make sure you don't have a perfect audit. So there's no such thing.
Can't pass the same thing they get that.
It's something different every year.
You
that
can't, you're not gonna make it
Yeah.
happen. They probably can't go back and say everything was perfect.
Well, it never is, anyway. I mean, there's no such thing when you're dealing with everything we're dealing in and that kind of money. There isn't any way we could ever possibly be perfect, totally across the board. But yeah, there's a lot of things we've changed and fine-tuned in that office that makes a big difference. I'll give you one quick example. When I first went there ran every year a difference of $1,200 to $4,000 in what was billed for water and what was actually revenue in. So we made some changes on it, made some changes to the system, made some changes in how we handle the cash drawer, the deposits and everything else. And that next year after we had implemented those, and that's after we worked with Team Verloc, we had a $120 difference. So you can make differences on their suggestions, their value. So it's good. It's a good experience. It's testing. It tests your patience every day, but it's still a good experience.
Any questions for Clerk Treasurer? I have no old business today. Does the board have anything?
Just remind everybody, the parade is 10 o'clock Saturday. Starts at the south end of the P&R building. The canal is open, or starts at 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and then on Sunday, they're open. I think we're gonna have a good parade this year. Are you, Aaron, you're aware of all that? I'm glad.
Yes.
I have a question about something that was discussed back in April about the sale of a police vehicle.
Yes.
Was that sold?
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
Is it going to be?
That's the plan.
Can I ask why it wasn't traded in for the new SUV that was purchased?
Because we thought we'd get more out of the auction. I mean, is that?
The return on the selling the vehicle at an auction would be far greater than what we got on the trade-in. The trade-in usually runs about $1,500 that investigation, so we get more out of the auction.
What do you predict you might
varies. At the auction that we have been taking into, we typically get between $2,000 and $3,000.
Any other public comment? Yes, ma'am?
Was there a work session on the 27th?
No.
Somebody was gone.
Okay. Well, I know, but there are two remaining, and I wasn't able to get there, so.
They got the day off that day.
Huh?
They got the day off.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? With that, there's one last motion we made.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It is 5:50 PM.